Hey, good morning. It's a review of week 4. Okay. Just have to get at the laser pointer. There we go. Now we can go. So if you remember, this is us. You're either the wife or you're the husband. Okay. So these are your parents, so father, mother, your aunt and uncle. Okay. Brother and sister. And then remember, whoever they are, they get their family member plus in-law. So brother-in-law, sister-in-law, okay, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, okay? Same position, they just get in-law after. So we have daughter and son, niece and nephew, okay? And then these are grandchildren, so granddaughter and grandson, right? Now back to personal information. What was your last name? My last name is Smith, or my name is Michael Smith, okay? Repeat the sentence. What is your last name? You say, my last name is Smith. What is your birthday? My birthday is, and remember it's month, day, year if you write it. So this is not my birthday, but 5 would be from May, 20 is the day, 1984. I don't say 1984, say 19 and then 84. So what is your birthday? My birthday is May 20th, 1984. What is your zip code? This is Washington, D.C. So what is your zip code? So your zip code is 20, right? 5 digits, usually 5 digits. I know the mail, I know more now. So where do you live? You can, if someone is asking, they might be asking for your address. They might just want your city. They might just want your state. I live, and you can say your address. I live in, you can say your city, or I live in, you can say your state. Or sometimes they just want the general area. Where do you live? Oh, I live on the south side. Where do you live? Oh, I live over by the big church. Okay. It doesn't always have to be a formal response with address or your city or your state. Could just be an area, something famous to the people around. What is your address? Now, this is not our address. This is the White House. All right. So you say your street right there. Then I know Washington, D.C. is not a state, but your state, your city, and then your zip code. Okay. What is your birthday? Date of birth. So these are the same ones. Okay. But remember when you're doing date of birth, same deal. Okay. If you write it, month, day, year. Okay. If you say it, it's still month, day, year too. What's your phone number? Okay. So this is area code and then your phone number. Okay. This is the White House's phone number. So, and then what is a good number to contact you? Again, this is the White House's phone number from the internet, so I have no clue. But that's usually if you have a phone that doesn't work all the time, you're given a phone number that is working that you know someone can get a hold of you. Okay? So vocabulary, how much, and then is the TV? How much is this bag? How much is this chair? Right? If there's more than one, we switch it to R. How much are the apples? How much are the TVs? I don't know if you're buying more than one. And then the blank costs, and then the dollar. So the TV costs $200. The chair costs $300. Okay. And then change. If I give you $20 and it costs $15, that means you need to give me change, $5. Okay. You buy something, after you buy it, if they don't give you the exact amount, they give you change, okay? I know it's a little different now with most of us using cards and phones and things, but change is what's left over. And of course, we have, can you repeat that? I'm sorry, and I didn't understand. I didn't catch that, sorry. Okay, this is $1, right? This is $1, or it could be, if there's a 10 here, $10, right? This is a quarter, with myself up here, right? This is a quarter, it is 25 cents, okay? This is a dime. This is the smallest one, it's a dime. It is 10 cents. This one is a nickel, okay? So these kind of look similar sometimes. This is a nickel, and then finally this is a penny. Right, so we have $1, we have a quarter, which is 25 cents, dime is 10, nickel is 5 cents, and then finally a penny is 1 cent. When you are writing things or when you're reading, everything in front of the point is the dollar, everything behind is the cent or cents if it's more than one. All right. And of course, we have our survival phrases. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please? How do you spell that? What was that again? I didn't catch it, sorry. Right? Now we have our A, like cat, okay? We also have ham, that's that nasal part, ham, okay? So this is a ham, this is a cat. Then we have e, 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 egg, and we have hen, okay? This is our I, sick, and itch, okay? We have ought, and pot, okay? And then this is our U sound. We have hug, ugh, we have up, okay? Up. So these are closed multisyllabic words. So when you see big words like this, first thing we do is we find our vowels, okay? Once we identify the vowels, we take a look. You see there's 2 consonants in between there. Now, not all the time, this is a simple one. We can split it right down the middle. So we have these 2 smaller parts, ran and then dumb, random, right? So same thing here, I don't understand it. I find my vowels. See, there's 2 consonants between, split them in half, right? Abduct, abduct. And then same thing again, 2 vowels, same letters. So I know I'm splitting these 2, okay, right in half. So I have gal, and then look, gallop, okay? So this is how we read multisyllabic words. We first find our vowels, and then we're trying to find the different syllables we have. And for now, we're just working on the closed syllables, okay? So these words, you can pause if you want and read them. Obviously, short A, short E, short I, short O, short U, and then these are multisyllabic. So we have and, oh, sorry about that, and, bag, bat, can, and then cat. Yeah, you heard that nasal one with that. All right, bed, leg, peg, pet, and vet. Then we have big, dig, fit, is, it. We have got, hop, on, and top. Then we have fun, Gus, run, up. And finally, our multi-syllable words. There are my 2 vowels. I'm splitting these. So I have cat and then nip. I have kit and then tin. laptop, right? So these, these this is how we write a sentence, right? We have our subject, our predicate, and then a direct object. If you can get these, okay, you have a complete sentence. If you can just get the subject and the predicate with a verb, you also have a complete sentence, okay? So the boy runs and then to the park. So we will be working on irregular plurals, okay? So plural that are a little different. In English, it used to be, you just add, not used to be, but we first learned that you learn with an S, okay? So now there's one woman, more than one is women, okay? Same here. Snowmen, snowman, no men. So there is not an S, we're just changing this vowel, okay? And then F, the F changes to a V. So there's one wolf, but there's many wolves. There's one leaf, but there's many leaves, okay? Bookshelf, bookshelves, okay? Now here's one, is there's one deer or there's 10 deer, but it does not change, okay? Person and people, okay? And then collective noun of groups to replace this, all right? So a class, many people in a class, one, and then army, all right? So first one, moose are beautiful but shy creatures, all right? So this one, all right, is plural, but it doesn't change, all right? All the moose. How many shrimp come in a bag? Again, that does not change. I watched the sheep shake its head, all right? So that is plural too. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just one. I should have been focusing a little more. I watched the sheep shake its head, right? That's just one. The mice ran quickly into the hole in the wall. Mice, more than one. Mouse is one, mice, more than one. Slowly, the lonely buffalo, one, lonely. Buffalo, right? So if you take a look at these, you can sometimes tell by this predicate. So moose is would be one. Moose are is plural, right? She is running. The boy and girl are running. So that are makes it more than one, okay? It is singular, okay? So in these sentences, you can tell based off of it. So these high frequency words, pause them, make sure you know of, I, am, like, me, is, the, you, at, a, am, on, he, this, can, look. Then on, run, little, is, have, to, did, be, of, said, is, now, I, that, will, and ran. Okay? So these are high frequency words. You'll see them a lot. Okay? So obviously, if you have any questions, always let me know. If not, I will see you the next time in class.